Hello everyone, in today's video we will be breaking down this reel.
Virat Kohli isn't just a player, he's a brand in one man. He ruled world cricket with records, aggression, and class. He owns restaurants, brands, and stakes in startups.
So let's get started. First I will bring in this white color made to my timeline. Now we need to create these background lines in the, so I will bring in this PNG to my timeline, and I will just go to simply effects control, and then just I will make sure to change it like this and simply just zoom it a bit. It's looking cool. Now I will make sure to make the blend mode or opacity to something like this. Then I will make a copy of it by holding alt and dragging it up, and I will just make sure to bring these lines like this. Now our background is ready, so I will select all the layers and then nest them into one. So this will be our background. So if I move next, we have this lines, dots, and then these rectangle, and then text and image comes after it. So how can we create that? So I will just bring in this dots to the timeline. These are the dots like this, and I will just drag it to the whole length, or I will just make sure to first I will make it like this, effects control, and I will just simply make it to this scale, or I will set the scale to something like this. Now it's looking good. I will just make the opacity a bit lower to here, and I will just select this rectangle tool and make a rectangle shape around this to, this is looking good. Now we'll go to essential graphics and simply disable the fill, enable the stroke, and make sure to set the stroke color to, I will make the stroke color to blue. This is looking good. Now I will just make sure to go to effects control and simply just scale it down if I want to. So it will be like this. This is looking cooler. Now I will just go to gain and bring in this to the timeline and effects control, and I will simply just make sure to make it bigger, like this. So if it doesn't fit, I will uncheck this uniform scale and make sure to just adjust the scale width and these, like this, and I will again. So this is looking good now. Once this is done, I will make sure this is right here. Once this is done, I will go here and bring in this Virat Kohli PNG to the timeline, and I will just go to effects control again, and I will make it bigger and something like this. Now we will add a position and opacity keyframe here, move that as our final position, and at the start I will bring it here and opacity will be 0, so it will give us this animation. So at the start I will just bring it more downwards like this. So I will select all keyframes, right click here, and then simply just ease in them, so it will give us this animation right here. So once this is done, we will animate the text. So how can we create that? I will add a text layer and type in Virat Kohli here, like this, and I will just make sure to just type in Virat for now and copy the Kohli I, and again I will just go to effects control and simply just bring it here. Now we'll add a position and opacity keyframe, move these keyframes as our final position, like this, and at the start I will make the position here and the opacity will be 0, and I will copy this layer above and I will just bring this at our final position. I will bring this text here, and at the start I will just delete this keyframe, make the opacity back to 100, so it is like this, and at the position I will just make the position here and like the, or the this and like this. So I will just delete the Virat and I will type in Kohli here, so it will be and opacity I will make it again to 0, so this will be here, and I will just make sure Virat comes first and Kohli comes second. So I will just type in this. Make sure to adjust these as well. I will just ease in them like this. It's a bit shaking. I think there are two keyframes. I will just make the opacity back to 100, and at the start I will just make it to the level of this text. Right, if we move here, I just want it to be this, and the opacity will be 0 at the start, so it will be emitting like this. So we need to create the highlight animation. So how can we create that? I will just make the rectangle shape, and I will just bring it here. A rectangle shape will be created. You can just change the all the things from here. Now I will say go to anchor frame, and I will select this, and I will bring it to here, and I will disable this one, and I will add a scale width keyframe, move this as our final position, and at the start it will be 0, so it will give us this animation. I will just select both, and I will just make sure to ease in them, so it will give us this highlight animation. So once this is done, I will just go, and we have the next animation. This goes up, and this becomes upper. So how can we create this? I will just select all these layers like this and make them a nested sequence here. So when this is animation, our animation is done. For example, it is here. I will bring it to the start to make sure to here. So once it is ending here, so I will cut the layer here, and I will add a position keyframe and move a few frames like this, and I will just bring this here. So like this, and I will just make sure to add this animation right here. And if we move forward, I will just here, once this animation is done, I will make an other cut here and add a position keyframe again. Make sure to delete all keyframes, add a position keyframe, then move few frames and simply bring this out of the frame. Then right click, and then I will just make sure to ease in like this, so it will move out of the frame. Now if we have this, again he ruled work kit and this frame, all these, so how can we create that? I will just move here. So we need to add a frame, so I will add this one, this layer, this rope, and I will go to effects control and simply just select it, and I will move it, then simply just rotate it like this and place it here. And if we see, this is blue, so how can I create that? I will go to effects, and I will search for tint, and I will apply the tint effect to it, effects control, and I will make its color to blue. This will be blue too, so this is okay. Now I will go to effects control, and I will search for blur, and I will apply the Gaussian blur to this layer, and go to effects control and simply just increase it to the value you want. I will make it to 17, or I will just turn it to 15. Now this is good. Now once this is done, I will just bring in this Virat Kohli key frame, and I will just make sure to place it here. So then this text, and this is this dots. So these dots are same as we did this, and for these one, I will just make sure to add a new text layer. I will press Windows and dot key to open this section, and I will go in symbols, and in the symbols section I will make sure to add this one like this. And if we see, this color is black, so I will just go to essential graphics and make this color to black, like this. First we have to select it and then change the color to black. Go to effects control and simply just make sure to, I will just place three dots, as we will be creating three animation. So I will make a copy of it and just place it here, and again copy of it and place it something like here. So I will show you how you can create one, and you can create all others yourself. So I will creating one. So now I want to create this. So how can we create that? I will just bring in this Virat Kohli image to the timeline, go to effects control and select this pen tool, and I will select a random mask around the face of Virat Kohli. So it will be like this. I will just adjust it a bit, to make sure it fits the screen, and it will be like this. I will just select this and decrease the mask feather. I will go to effects control, apply. First, I will right click here and nest it. Now I will apply the roughen edges effect to it. Go to effects control and make sure to change it to cut. It will be 0 like this, and make sure to increase the edge sharpness and edge like this. So this is done. I will go to effects control again, and I will just simply place it here, or I will just make sure to change it like this. Now I want to animate it. I will add a scale keyframe, move this is our final position, and make sure to set the anchor point like this to the center of image. And now make sure to make it the scale to 0, so it will give us this animation. I will bring this keyframes closer, and I will right click and then simply just ease in them. This will be our animation. So if we move forward, we have this animation, these lines, and this frame moves upward. So I will just select all these keyframes. I will just nest them right here, and I will just make sure to accept the image of Virat, accept this image of Virat Kohli, and I will just make sure to nest them like this. And I will make sure to select both these two and nest them as well. And I will just where this ends, I will add a scale key position keyframe, move a few frames, and I will just sorry to this. I will make sure to go to nested sequence where our animation ends. I will just add a position keyframe, move a few frames, and I will just bring this here. And for this one, I will add a position keyframe. The frame will be something like this. So I will just bring it like this. It frame will be here, and our its first position it was here. So I will bring it back and make sure to just ease in them. So our whole animation will be like this, and I will just simply drag the background to extend it like this. Now if we move, we have this animation. This comes and these just attach. So how can we create that? We will create these Puma, all these simply just by using the position frames, and I will show you how you can create this and this animation. So I have these. First, I will bring in this to the timeline, and I will go to effects control. Simply just scale it up and just place it right here. Now I will go and I will bring in this one to the timeline. Make sure to go to effects control of the first one, copy the position and scale properties and paste it to this one. Or you can just simply copy 130 as our main and make sure it fits like this. Now I will go here again and I will just simply bring in the other one, this one. So I will bring in this one to the timeline, go to effects control, make it to 130 and just place it here. So once this is done, I will add first I will make sure to animate this, add a position keyframe to this and move this forward, and at the start it will be like this, and if we see it will be animating like this. And for this one I will just make sure to go to this frame and I will add a position keyframe to this, and I will just simply bring it downwards, and a bit of scale will be here, and at the start it will be like this. So it will be giving us this animation, and then for this one I will just move to this keyframe and add a position keyframe here as well, and I will just simply make sure this will be our final animation. So I will just create it like this. This is cool. So at the start it will be coming from here, and I will just bring it downward. So this will be our animation. I will select all keyframes and just ease in them like this, ease in, and these will be ease in too. So our whole animation will be looking like this. And to create these, I will just bring this line to the timeline. I will go to effects control and simply just place it for here. Now I will just go and add a rectangle mask to it. It will be like this, and I will add a mask path keyframe at the start, and from here we will select the mask and simply just bring it to this length, and I will just rotate it a bit like this, and simply just again rotate it a bit, and then make sure to the other mask just disappears, and I will just bring it here, so it will be giving us this animation like this. And you can create all for these, or if you want you can just bring in these images upwards, and for this one I will just hide the dot, and so the whole animation will be looking like this. So make sure, so if you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, take care and bye.